Asto Vidatu, a figure in Persian mythology and Zoroastrian texts, is a spirit tied to darkness, chaos, and malevolence. In Zoroastrian cosmology, he stands in stark contrast to the gods and heroes, symbolizing the forces of destruction and disorder. Serving as an adversary to the divine, Asto Vidatu embodies the struggle between good and evil that runs through the mythic narratives. Recognized as one of the most significant deva, or evil spirits, he plays a key role in the afterlife, particularly in the judgment of souls. His name, meaning the deceitful star, reflects his deceptive nature and his sinister influence over the realm of the dead. Physical traits. Asto Vidatu is often depicted in Persian mythology with dark and unsettling traits that emphasize his malevolent nature. He is frequently associated with shadows and the night, creating an ominous presence that evokes fear. His appearance is typically marked by fierce eyes and a terrifying expression, symbolizing his role as a source of intimidation and evil. In some myths, he is portrayed as a shapeshifter, able to change his form to deceive and manipulate others, further reflecting his chaotic and deceptive essence. These traits reinforce his position as a powerful adversary in the cosmic struggle between good and evil in Zoroastrian cosmology. Though rarely given a distinct physical form, Asto Vidatu is deeply connected to darkness, decay, and the underworld. He represents pure malevolence, driven by negative forces within the universe, and seeks to corrupt all that is good. His power is drawn from these destructive forces, and he is positioned as a being with no redeeming qualities. In the context of Zoroastrian mythology, his presence symbolizes the constant threat of evil, ever at odds with the forces of order and light. Family. Asto Vidatu is known by several names throughout history, each reflecting different facets of his character. His primary name, meaning the evil spirit of darkness, highlights his deep connection to malevolence and chaos. In various sacred texts, Asto Vidatu appears under different spellings or titles, such as Asto Vidatu or Ashu Vidatu, with these variations stemming from regional dialects and transliterations. Additionally, he is sometimes referred to as Visarisha or the demon of death, further underscoring his association with mortality and the afterlife. These alternative names reveal the complexity of his character across different mythological and cultural interpretations. Other names. Asto Vidatu is known by several names throughout history, each reflecting different facets of his character. His primary name, meaning the evil spirit of darkness, highlights his deep connection to malevolence and chaos. In various sacred texts, Asto Vidatu appears under different spellings or titles, such as Asto Vidatu or Ashu Vidatu, with these variations stemming from regional dialects and transliterations. Additionally, he is sometimes referred to as Visarisha or the demon of death, further underscoring his association with mortality and the afterlife. These alternative names reveal the complexity of his character across different mythological and cultural interpretations. Powers and abilities. Asto Vidatu possesses a range of dark powers that align with his role as an agent of chaos and malevolence in Iranian mythology. His ability to manipulate shadows allows him to cloak his movements, often using darkness to instill fear and disorient his enemies. This connection to shadow symbolizes his command over the unknown and his ability to spread terror. One of his most notable abilities is the power to induce fear, leading mortals away from righteous paths and toward destructive choices. His deceptive nature is further amplified by his shape-shifting ability, which he uses to disguise himself and manipulate others, reflecting his chaotic essence. As a powerful deva, Asto Vidatu plays a pivotal role in the afterlife, particularly at the Chinvat Bridge. There, he deceives and entices souls, diverting the wicked away from salvation and into torment. Along with his cunning, Asto Vidatu is also a fearsome warrior, wielding a rope or chain to drag condemned souls into the abyss. His physical strength and cruelty make him a formidable figure in the eternal struggle between good and evil. Modern-day influence. Asto Vidatu's legacy continues to resonate in contemporary culture, influencing a variety of art forms, literature, and media. Modern writers often draw on his character to explore themes of good versus evil and chaos versus order, adapting him into fresh narratives that speak to contemporary issues and moral dilemmas. His role as a malevolent figure makes him a compelling subject in stories that deal with complex, moral struggles. In art and animation, Asto Vidatu has been reimagined in ways that blend ancient mythology with modern sensibilities. Graphic novels and animated works often depict him as a symbol of chaos, bringing a dark and powerful presence to visual storytelling. Additionally, his character has found its way into film and television, where he is frequently used as a representation of pure evil. Filmmakers draw from Iranian mythology to create complex villains, with Asto Vidatu serving as a model for characters that challenge the forces of good. His enduring influence reminds us of the timeless battle between light and darkness, continuing to inspire audiences with its moral depth and terrifying imagery.